I was going to hire a bike myself and cycle down here, but I'll just walk it. It's £20 to hire a bike, and I thought, £20 hire a bike. Nah, I'll just walk. Yuki, 18 miles that way. I brought a spare battery with me just in case I wanted to. Swap out the batteries, which I think I will. You know, it's another lovely day. I'm going to see about doing maybe a wee bit of a longer walk. We'll see though. I'm waiting for things to arrive. I'm going out here just now for I think there's a screw fix in this town, and it's a kind of rubber that I'm trying to find. It's butyl rubber. You get them in these strips, but what I was told is when you're feeding the wires through it, so if you drill out a hole and you're feeding, so I've also got solar panels that are on the way, and I've got like a 100-watt solar panel for the spray hood and two 120 fixed rigid solar panels, I think, for either side of the boat. I think they might be 200-watt, I don't know, I can't remember, but either way, or 150-watt. Nothing spectacular, but what they will do is that they'll obviously have a bit of power. I'll have a bit of power generation coming in and feeding into the batteries. And with that, once I get the inverter fixed, I shouldn't have to worry too much about power concerns in that boat, because it'll be more than enough to charge it'll be more than enough to charge the batteries and to keep the things like the plotter, the chart plotter and all that, and the instrumentation and all that. Should be more than enough to power all that and keep it going. And what's more, it should also be powerful enough to charge up my laptop, so I can use my laptop on my boat. And those are the only really, it's weird, but like as far as energy requirements are concerned, I don't need any more than that, because I use gas for cooking, and that's it. That's like, honestly, I don't need much energy. And the only reason I really want or need a computer is because, well, I need to make money somehow, and my trade is in programming or software development, and I thought it would actually be worthwhile me actually getting around to making a game. If I'm living on a boat, I'll have all this free time to do it, and it would be worth a shot. But the whole point of all this is to mitigate the costs such that I don't have as much outgoings, and I can get by quite frugally on little to nothing. Now, they are a wee bit piss-takey now with the fact that, like, they say, oh, we own the harbour and you're gonna have to pay us harbour fees to anchor here, and like that riles me up a wee bit, because it's like, you're taking the fucking piss, you know. You don't own these waterways, you did not create these waterways. But we've got the guns and the protection and all the rest of it. So you pay us our protection money. You realise that your lord and king and whatever it is that runs this shit show of a place is actually like the mafioso. He's a mobster. When they start behaving like this. Yeah? It's a nice sunny day. I'm gonna stop ranting. That's not me. I'm a fly by your seat of the pants kind of guy. Yeah, I don't mind planning if you feel to plan. So there's two mindsets when it comes to planning, right? There's, if you fail to plan to fail, and the other mindset is God laughs at man's plans. You know, it's like, I do make plans, but I don't strictly adhere to them. You know, like this is what I plan to do, or this is what I plan to accomplish. And actually, oddly enough, sometimes I might actually accomplish my plans, but it won't be the way I intended to do them. Something will come up en route, you know, or there'll be something that you didn't anticipate, you didn't think of. Like, you can't think of everything. You can't. You know, it's like, and that's actually, believe it or not, that's the beauty of life a wee bit. It's like, not everything is under your control, and it would be stupid and dumb if it was. You know, like, life wouldn't be any fun at all if you had it your way all the time. Nobody knows what they want. I should have brought my camera. I keep saying, like, that there. Oh, lovely shot. Beautiful shot of Padstow Harbour and all the rest of it. Monument. Why didn't I bring my camera? I was going for a walk. I could have brought my camera. Never. Is this where I wanted to go? Because I thought there was a path that would have taken me. I think I'm going the wrong way. Maybe not. No? Yes. Wee bit. Yeah, I've definitely taken the wrong route. On the roof trying to Trigona is where I'm heading for. I'm just wondering if there's a wee turn off coming up here. I've taken a wrong turn. I've gone the wrong way. Whoops. I'm gonna see if there's a way I can just sort of make my way back, because the town I want to be in is over in that direction.
You can see it. Great.
Okay, well, let's go up here. What have we got up here? Field caravan park, isn't it? So I'm going to take my jacket off. This should take me out to a main road, and I'll take a right on the main road, and I'll go past what's St Isaac. Is it St Isaac? St Isaac. Something, and then back to that wee village I want to be in. Right. I'm really bad with names, I'm forgetting all the names. So it said I've got 4 hours on the SD card. So I've been walking for what, an hour now maybe, I don't know. Keep a mental note of how much memory I'm chewing into, how much battery I have as well, will be another one. Let's suss out some thoughts. Things to speak about. A wee rambling rover. Some part, oh jeez, look at that. I'm just, I want to take a picture of that, just that composition right there. But, I don't have my goddamn camera. Keep forgetting to bring it. You know, I might have been a happy artist, you know, just someone that would draw on a canvas, just take his wee palette about with him and draw what he sees. I've never really been one for artistry, in a sense, because I see the point of it now, but when I was younger, it's not that I wasn't sold on it, but it is a means of documenting what a person sees, you know, and they might actually do it better than a camera did, because the camera will capture an image, and sometimes it's down to the interpretation of the mind as to what you're actually seeing. The artist might have a more vivid experience than the camera or the person looking at the picture. And how do you communicate that? You can just snap a shot. You don't tell me that a picture that someone meticulously took their time to craft and draw and stuff like that doesn't convey something more than just a still image, you know. There's a sense of character or personality that, you know, their own signature in how they paint that they put into the canvas. That's probably why you pay stupid amounts for art. I'm not sure because it's all bespoke or something. But I mean, it gets to, what's the word? I mean, they really do build up a fandom about it. Fandom? You know, they overhype it a wee bit, but I do actually prefer maybe a bit of art to actually maybe a still photograph. It's all down to the composition, really. You know, you see something, it's just like the perfect moment. Take your time to record it, in whatever way you know how. I'm doing it for the GoPro camera just now. This is like peak laziness. You get to take in the walk with me and you get to listen to my pithy little insights and all this stuff.